Okay. All right. So the reason I wanted to jump on is 15 new products were just released by doTerra. And I'm just gonna close this out. No, not that one. I'm gonna talk about the 6 that I'm most excited about. And then we'll go from there because you guys both have people that you have enrolled, that you have gotten started, and they are going to be asking questions. doTerra's been around since 2015, but the president of doTerra, Emily Wright, said they could have started a whole new company with this new Metapower system. Karen, have you heard anything about this?
No,
Oh, here's
and I'm
Selena.
on this meeting mainly just to learn for myself, basically.
Okay. Well, and I know because you have people enrolled and you might be getting questions. So this is good for you to learn for yourself. I mean, I'm using this for me. Mia's using it. Here comes Selena, all the way from Florida.
Cool.
So yeah, this is going to help us with our own health. But then, like I said, since we all know people that are doing doTerra, we will be getting questions. There she is. Hi, Selena. Oh, she's connecting to audio. So anyway, that's why I wanted to talk about this and kind of let you know what's going on. There's just a lot going on with this. Can you hear me, Selena? Yep. Okay, good. Good to see you, my friend. You're muted. If you're trying to talk, you're muted.
Unmute.
There
there
she
we
goes.
are.
All right. So
We're
I'm good.
hurricane prepping and I almost forgot we had this Zoom.
Oh, no worries. No worries. So I'm recording this and you didn't miss anything. We just started.
Awesome.
So I was saying that doTerra just released 15 new products. I'm going to start with the system I'm most excited about. Then I'll go through. I'm literally going to fire hose you because we're limited to 40 minutes on the Zoom and we will get kicked off. But at the end of this, if people still have questions, we can use the same exact link and hop back on. Okay. So I'm going to read a list of things. And then at the end of reading this list, I want you to raise your hand if you deal with any of these. Okay. Oh, let me find my list. Here we go. Okay. Any kind of heart issue, high blood pressure, obesity, diabetes or pre-diabetes, stroke risk, high blood sugar, abnormal cholesterol, hormonal imbalance, insulin resistance, difficulty losing weight, digestive issues, lack of energy. Karen, can you relate with any of those? Busy writing.
I would say hormonal imbalance, stroke risk, hypertension.
Okay. I honestly don't know anybody that does not struggle with at least one of those. In the training, I completed a training that doTerra had on Metapower. That's what we're talking about. This is a system called Metapower. Meta stands for metabolism, and PWR, while it stands for power, it also is like an acronym for personal wellness realized, because this system is one that you are going to adapt to your own needs. It's not a cookie cutter system. We're all going to use it differently based on our needs. But the stat that really got my attention was that 93% of adults in the United States have a metabolic problem. That's 13 out of 14 people, which that blew my mind. But then when you look at, like, I used to think when I heard metabolism, I thought like energy, that kind of thing, or maybe digestion. But when I saw the scope of what your metabolism really does, if you have a metabolic issue, it's kind of like the domino effect, and you're going to have a lot of problems, as evidenced in that list. So and I looked up the definition of metabolism. Karen, I don't mean to be speaking down. She is a nurse, and I'm sure she probably knows more than I do. But just generically, Metabolism is the chemical reactions in the body that's needed to sustain life. So that means balancing your blood sugar, absorbing your food for proper digestion, converting your food and your nutrients to energy. That we all have adipose fat cells. Well, Metapower, one of the things with this is it will help to shrink those fat cells that we have. Praise the Lord for that one. Metabolism combines oxygen to release energy in your body so it can function. It's key for exercise and for movement. And the chemical processes in your cells are what helps to keep the body healthy and strong. So this is going to involve your gut, your liver, your kidneys, your pancreas, your adipose tissue, and your muscles. So this system of 6 products is tackling metabolism from the angle of aging. So have you ever heard of, we've heard of lifespan, but do you know that there's something else called wellness, like your wellness span or health span? In most people, your lifespan these days is above your health span, meaning that these last years that you're living are not the best quality because we're dealing with sickness. You know, my father, we've been really working with him because we don't want him on dialysis, you know, for kidney failure. We have all of these health problems, and they estimate with research the last 8 years of your life are just not quality of living. So what we want to do is bring health span and meet your lifespan. So like the ideal is you live a full and vibrant life, and then one day you go to bed and you wake up with Jesus. Like that is the ideal. Here is Kim. Let's let her in. So what we're trying to do with working with your metabolism is to increase your overall health and wellness from every angle. Welcome, Kim.
Hi.
Hey, I'm glad to see you. Busy mama of 7.
Hence me being late. I'm sorry.
No worries. I'm a mama of 6. I get it. So I am recording this so you can, we can get you the recording. You can see you did not miss much. Okay. So I was just explaining that doTERRA has released 15 new products, but I'm really focusing right now on a system of 6 products that is focused on metabolic health. There are a lot of people who might not be real interested in essential oils. They might still think they're a little kind of out there. We all know better that it's plant-based medicine. You know, all of us probably have some kind of a testimony of what essential oils have done. But this new Metapower system working to target your metabolism and all of these issues we've talked about, blood sugar, blood pressure, cholesterol, hormonal imbalance, insulin resistance, digestive issues, lack of energy, all of that is being targeted with this Metapower system. Everybody can benefit from this. Like I said, 13 out of 14 adults have a metabolic problem. Kim, I was asking, raise your hand. I know one of these you have to raise your hand because you're a mom of 7. If you can relate with any of these: heart disease, high blood pressure, obesity, diabetes or pre-diabetes, stroke risk, high blood sugar, abnormal cholesterol, hormonal imbalance, insulin resistance, difficulty losing weight, digestive issues, lack of energy, and more. Can you relate with any of those? Yeah. We all can. I would love to meet the 14th person. You know, I say 13 out of 14 don't. I want to meet this 14th person and know what they're doing. They're doing something right. So what Metapower is, it is a system of 6 products that is working synergistically together to target all of those things that we've talked about. Of course, this is built upon like the 5 pillars of metabolic health: healthy eating, daily movement, stress management, smart supplementation, and good relationships, because the whole emotional element is important as well. Okay, so the 6 products that were released are soft gels, which they're about small. They have about 3 drops of oil in the soft gel, a beadlet, which is just a teeny tiny little thing, about maybe 1 drop of oil, the oil itself, a 15 ml bottle, gum with the metabolic blend in the gum, capsules, assist capsules, and an assist powder. It's the last 2 that I'm probably most excited about, but they're all awesome. I have been using this now since this weekend, and I can already tell you I'm noticing a difference in my energy level, which was really needed with all the stress that I go through as a caretaker, running 2 businesses. I needed more energy. So what this is doing, again, for the nurse and the medical people in this room, we have inside of our cells mitochondria, and that's your energy. It's like your little energy factories. For those who know about the supplements, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, what that does, that helps your body produce more of the mitochondria. And then bringing Metapower in with this as well, what Metapower is going to do, it has something called NMN, not M&Ms, NMN. I don't even know. It's a long word of what it stands for. But what this NMN fuels those mitochondria in your cells. And remember, when you have that energy, and you start to balance out your metabolism, it can function the way your body needs it to function. Okay. So how the system works, they basically want you to have something every morning, whether it's that you start with a soft gel or some beadlets or the oil. I've been keeping Metapower in my cup. I just fill this up with water, shoot in 3, 4, 5 drops, and I'm drinking this through the day. What this is doing, it's supercharging the fat burning process in your body, and you're fueling your cells. So this, while we're not promoting it as a weight loss product, weight loss is one of the testimonies that has come back pretty strong, because part of the supplements and things in it, it shrinks those fat cells, which I really am excited about. So again, balanced with a healthy lifestyle. Again, you can't slap an oil on something when you're eating pizza and Doritos, 7 days a week. So there's common sense with this. So you start your day with at least some kind of Metapower, whether it's the soft gel, beadlets, you can chew the gum. Another side effect this has is it helps you to be satiated so you don't overeat. The assist capsules, this is what I love. Think of like a car. If you floor the car, you go up 90 miles an hour, then you jam on the brakes, and then you fly to 90 and you jam on the brakes. If you keep doing that, you're going to ruin your car. You're going to wear down all the gears, your brakes, everything. That is a good analogy for what we do with food. If you're eating, oatmeal for breakfast, your blood sugar shoots up, and then you might get the crash. And then mid-morning, people need to pick me up. They're having coffee with sugar in it, shoot you back up, then you crash. Lunchtime, we're having a sandwich with chips, a lot more simple carbs. You shoot that up and then you crash. People do this all day long. That is the standard American diet. And what that's doing, it's wearing your body down, and that leads to a lot of metabolic problems. So the Meta Assist, that capsule, when you're going to have a carb heavy meal, like say, at dinner, you're having pasta, take one of those capsules about 30 minutes before dinner. And what that's going to do, when you eat that pasta, instead of it shooting up, your body is only going to process about 40% of that. So you're not going to have that massive spike. It'll be less. So instead of this through the day with a good diet, you're lessening that curve, and that's going to be less stressful on your body and on your metabolism. Okay. Then the gum you can chew, again, to help stave off any of your cravings during the day. So I like to, if I'm, I have junk out there for my kids when they come. I've got some candy. If I see that and start getting tempted, it's like, nope, pivot, go over, get my gum, chew that, and start drinking water. And then before long, I'm not even tempted by it anymore. Okay. So what we're doing, this Metapower system is targeting your mitochondria. It's targeting your cells. And by using it through the day, it's going to be burning that fat, which will shrink those adipose fat cells and start to heal your body from the inside out. Okay. How many of you already are excited based on what I'm telling you? Already the stuff I'm hearing is exciting. This is, I think, the kicker though. The 6th product, it's over there. It's a thing, a powder. And what you do once a day, you open it up, put it in some water, stir it up and drink it. I actually just throw a couple extra drops of my Metapower in there, oil, which I don't need to do. I just really like the taste of it. And you drink that. That not only has the Metapower system oils in it, the 5 oils that make up that blend, it also has collagen. How many of you supplement with collagen in some way, shape, or form? Okay, me and I, maybe a little bit for Kim. I've done it just because I've got degenerating discs and issues that I thought, well, collagen can help. I have learned since most of your collagen products on the market have maybe 1 or 2 kinds of collagen. There are 28 total from all different sources. DoTerra's has 9, and they're sustainably harvested from all different avenues. But the way they processed it, they hydrolyzed it. And what it does, it's made it 12 times more absorbable and bioavailable than any other collagen on the market. Nobody does this. Like, I think I mentioned, Emily Wright said they could have built a whole company just around Metapower. This thing is going to explode. There is no question in my mind. And like I was saying earlier, for people that, try to help people with oils, even if they're not interested with oils, this is something that everyone can use. So we see a massive onboarding. Probably this is going to be tripling the business. So for those of us that are doing this as a business, we're in this at the right time, because I guarantee you this is going to explode. This is unreal. Melody, someone on our team, is actually going to be doing a 30-day challenge starting in October. And I'm starting to get information about this. It's free. You just register. We're going to go through this together. Our team is packed with doctors and medical professionals. They're going to be helping us through this, talking, troubleshooting any problems. It is, and there's going to be, they're going to give out prizes. I'm real excited for this. I wanted to do it myself, but then when I found out Melody was doing it, it's like, yep, I'm doing Melody's. So that in a nutshell, and again, I know I'm fire hosing you, please forgive me. I just want to get so much information in. Based on what I've told you, do you guys have any questions, or do you feel like you have an understanding of what this is and what it's going to do for your body?
How many products are in it total?
There are 6 products in the Metapower Kit. There, once again, you have the soft gels, which you can take through as much as you want, 1, 2, 3 times a day. Again, just to keep that fat burning process going in your body. There's the beadlets that you can pop in your mouth through the day as well. You can't overdo this, I'll say that. There's the oil that you can use topically. You can diffuse it because it smells good, but I want it in me. I don't want to just breathe it. I want it in me. There's the oil, there's the gum, there's the capsules that, remember, that's going to reduce the carb absorption when you're having a heavy carb meal. You definitely want to take that 30 minutes before you eat. And then there's the assist with collagen, that powder you're going to put in water, and just, you can take that once a day. So the best thing to do is just to get, and again, you're going to find your own groove with this. Start it first thing in the morning, get it in your body, one way, shape, or form, and then Karen, when you go to work as a school nurse, you can have your beadlets with you. You can have your gum with you just to kind of keep things going through the day. If you know you're going out for lunch, you guys are all going out for pizza or a carb heavy meal, bring along one of those capsules to take before you have that meal. So you're going to make this work. It may sound complicated, but it's not. Mia, are you finding it hard to incorporate this?
No, not at all. I just make sure I take the assist each morning with something else. So like I'll take the assist with either a drop of oil or the soft gel.
Mhm.
And then I've just been throwing the capsules in my purse. So that, I
Okay.
mean, 'cause typically I'm going to need them if I go out to eat. I tend to eat a little smarter at home, so then I've got it
Yeah.
on me. And the beadlets are so great. They're so tiny. They fit right in your purse.
Yes, so true. It's like a lipstick
Yeah.
size tube, even thinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And it's
Good
labeled
question, Karen.
free of all the allergens too. That
I
was
know. Oh,
bit,
that's
so-
another thing for people that this
Yeah.
means something to. No dairy, no gluten, no of the carrageenan and all the other stuff that we know is not good for our body. So Mia texted me when she saw that before it even came out. She was so excited about that.
What?
So, and again, the way that these are formulated, they work together. So, and again, each one of those 6 products is targeting something else. So, like, I personally will not just use one of them. I will use all 6. If anything, I'm not a big gum chewer. So if I don't finish the gum, I don't care about that. But the oil, the capsules, the powder, all of that, I know, I already feel it in my body what it's doing. So yeah, I've had 2 pieces of gum so far. So, all right. Any questions about Metapower?
Is there any sugar in it?
No
Okay.
sugar. I should have said that. That's exciting. No monk
Fermented
fruit.
stevia, right? Is it
I don't,
fermented?
Steve, I don't
stevia?
think
Is that
there's
not
any
even in the
sweetening.
assist? Wow.
I don't think so. I'm just remembering the training. I think the lady said,
Yeah.
no, there was nothing in there.
Wow.
All right, I see I have 10 minutes left. I'm going to fire hose you. Kim, what I said is if there are questions and we're ready to get bumped off, we can use the same link to jump back on, but I'm going to honor your time. I don't want to take away because I know everyone's busy. Let me just real quick fly through in maybe 2 minutes what the other 9 products are that have been released. One is called guaiac wood. This is an oil that is very grounding and calming to the mind, good for skin health. It has a very woody scent to make like a really calming atmosphere. You can diffuse and use that one topically. Spanish sage, known as the salvation plant. This one I'm excited about. This is good for neurological, cognitive performance. I'm welcoming that. Diffuse this, Kim, in your house with your 7 kids, especially if they're doing homework or something. You want to get those neurons firing in their brain. It's going to taste good for cuisine if you ever cook with sage. It actually emotionally will protect against negativity. It's relaxing, uplifting, good to use if you do dry skin brushing. It's good for focus and concentration. So my homeschoolers will know about this one. You can combine it with Aroma Touch for a massage. Again, diffusing it even helps with memory performance and cognitive health. I will be diffusing this with my mother downstairs who has dementia. It cannot hurt. And combining it with frankincense and peppermint is a really good combination. You can put some with rosemary for an invigorating scalp massage. So, and you can use this one all 3 ways: internally, diffusing, and topically. Okay. Eucalyptus is an oil that we have, but they reformulated it. It just had 1 species. Now it has 5. It's a lot stronger, a lot more potent in its smell, but by having all 5 of the species, it creates more consistency, reliability, and sustainability. This is going to be good for respiratory health. Again, it's calming aroma, helps you relax and clear your mind. doTerra, because they're trying to reduce their carbon footprint in the world, instead of the big plastic bottles, and this isn't going to replace it. I think it's looking for another option. They came out with a shampoo and conditioner bar. And the smell of it was, it smelled like a spa. I was blown away just smelling it. The rosemary and the mint, it's beautiful. People that have used it are just saying it's great. They absolutely love it. I can't speak from experience because my son stole them. So I'm going to get another kit in October and I will hide them. So no, I have 6 kids. They will not know where they are. I'm going to hide it. So I can speak from it personally in a few weeks. On Guard already has a hand sanitizing mist. They came out with a gel. And I know when I heard that, I thought, why are you doing that? Because the mist is already so good. But this is actually very moisturizing to the skin. Your hands are really soft after you use it, and they smell really good too. Plus, you know, it's killing all the germs. So it's just another option as a natural hand sanitizer. And the last 3 products are something called Super Mint. doTerra took peppermint, Japanese mint, bergamot mint, and spearmint, and they combined them into a synergistic, revitalizing, minty, herbal, sweet aroma blend. They have it in a roller for topical use, and oil to diffuse or take internally. And was it beadlets, Mia? Yeah, beadlets.
Yeah.
Same
and
thing.
I'm
You
all-
just pop it in your mouth, bite it, and it gives a peppermint explosion in your mouth. It's more potent than the peppermint beadlets. All
Mhm.
3 of those, I absolutely love those. You're going to want to check those out.
Are
Okay.
they talking about breathing stuff with the Superman? Because they said it was really like the most concentrated menthol. I wonder if that'll be something to add to breathe.
Oh, that's a good question. Because peppermint's already in Breathe.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll reformulate Breathe with this.
I wonder.
That's a good point. Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't know. So all of that, now that Metapower Kit with the 6 products, that is going to become an enrollment kit. So for people that are not, they don't have their own account with doTerra, and again, if maybe they're not as interested in the oil side of this, they can enroll just with the Metapower, and they will be a free enrollment. They will not pay for that enrollment. Okay. So again, as people are asking you questions, this is the information that you're going to want to have to be giving to them. I think too, and again, for people that are earning money this way, for me, I really didn't focus, even though I've been doing this for 7 years, my focus honestly was on helping people with health. That's always been my heart and my passion. It really wasn't until 2020 when my husband was furloughed for 9 months. That's when I really realized the value of what I had been building for those 5 years. That supplemental income, it kept us from losing our home. And that's when I never took my focus off helping people with their health. But then I realized, you know, the number one reason people go to doctors, it accounts for more than 90% of doctors' visits. Do you know what that is? They're all
No.
stress related.
Wow.
They're all over 90% of doctors' visits are stress related problems. And it was back then in 2020 that I realized the stress that finances puts on people, because my husband lost his job and he was the breadwinner. I wasn't thinking of my income with doTerra. So helping people even with their finances is helping them with their health as well. And now in our uncertain economy, we've just entered this recession. I don't think it's going away anytime soon. A lot of people are looking for second streams of income that will be something that their family can use. There's a homeschooling mama with 8 kids that built to one of the highest levels in doTerra. And that blew my mind because I thought, how do you do that? But if you're smart with how you use your time, and we have good systems in place that will help you with that. So if you want more information on how to strategically use Metapower, the convention kit, any of that in your business, let's talk. Okay. The last thing in November, oh, Selena, not you. You're in Florida. I don't know when your post-convention is. Check your listing for the post-convention tour, but we are going to be going. Mia and I already have our tickets. And we're going to be bringing other people with us. It's up in Hershey. It'll be from 9 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon on Saturday, November 19th. And then we're probably going to go out for lunch afterwards. We're just going to have a fun girls' time doing this. So Karen, Kim, if you would like to join us on that, we'd love to have you come. The tickets, I can send you the link, or Mia can send you Kim. You can just register. It's $10, but you're going to get a free oil and some samples of the Metapower collagen powder when you go there, along with a lot of great education. Okay. So I'm going to run out of time in about a minute. Are there any other questions I can help anybody with? Did you find this helpful?
Yes. How much is the whole thing?
The Metapower Kit is going to be $179, and that's with your free enrollment. And that's for the 6 products. But, oh, I just found this out today. I use the supplements, the Lifelong Vitality Pack. I use them, and after 2 months, I went hyperthyroid. I cut my thyroid meds in half. I swear by those things. And out of all of doTERRA, it's a billion-dollar industry. That's their #1 best-selling product. When you buy the Lifelong Vitality Pack, you get 3 add-ons at a greatly reduced price. These Metapower things you're going to be able to add on, Karen. So we're going to get to save a lot more money. So I'm real excited about that too.
Oh, good.
Okay. If you have any other questions, reach out to Mia, reach out to me, because we're going to get bumped any second now. Thank you all for taking your time to join us on this call. And I look forward to connecting with you all again soon. Okay. I'm going to